Stevie, I've been thinking for a little while now, and I think I kind of want people to start referring to me as Big Jaack.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I got it about me. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, first of all, I'm pretty big.
You're a charva. Is that what you're saying?
I think I might be a charva, and I think I might be keen to get on a bit of a beano with you at one point.
I would love nothing more, as long as we take a Chinese with us.
That's the perfect day. Guys, listeners, happy hour fans, how are you? Today on the show, we have Big John and his son, Johnny Fisher, who's also quite a big John.
He's 6'4".
Yeah, they're a pair of absolute geezers. They came in today to tell us about Johnny's boxing career, which is going from strength to strength. He's had 12 professional fights. He's won all 12, 11 by way of knockout. His dad is obviously a viral sensation. Give us a bosh.
Bosh!
Bosh! We speak to Big John about his Chinese order, about why the Blue Orchid is such a prominent and special place for them. We talk about the viral videos. We talk about it all, really, don't we?
And you may have already seen this episode's only just over an hour. I do not know how we managed to cram so much into that hour.
I know. When the boys got here, they said that they've got a PA appearance tonight in Bournemouth. They're doing another podcast at the Blue Orchid later today. As you can imagine, they're very, very busy men. So we only had the hour, but we rattled through it. We didn't actually miss anything out either.
It's a whirlwind of an episode.
I'm only just now capturing my breath, but I absolutely love the pair of them. Great bunch of lads, and hopefully one day we can go on that beano with the charvas.
Oh, we will go on that beano.
With the charvas. You have to listen to the app to find out what a charva is. Bash!
Bash!
Jaack Mate's Happy Hour. Hello guys, welcome back to Jaack Mate's Happy Hour podcast. The guests are coming thick and fast, Stevie, let me tell you that. Today on the show, I'm buzzing because we've got a professional boxer and a professional bosher. It's Johnny Fisher and his dad, Big John. How are you, boys?
Good, thank you. How are you, lads? All good?
I'm good. You're geezers, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at this side of the table.
Are you not a geezer as well?
No,
We
do I look like
aren't
it?
geezers.
You like charvas?
What's that?
What's the same sort of thing? You're not like a charva. You know?
I'd see. No, I don't know. Tell
You
me.
know what a charva is,
What's a
don't
charva?
Charva. Yeah.
What's a charva?
When you chat about Flo, tell a fella come see me. Remember that? You not remember that? No. Well, you know the song, the big song, with the charva song.
Weird.
Cat.
Cacat, you know.
You're just saying words.
Your viewers will know what you want to
Everyone
chat about.
knows.
Flo,
When
tell
I
a
go
fella
and
come
have-
see me, and boy, you know I'm magic on the mic, Houdini.
When I go to uni,
you know
when I
that
go
one?
to
You
uni
know
events and have photos, they either stand there like that or they stand there like that.
Charva.
Right.
I thought that's just people pointing at the person.
Oh,
No,
It's
it's
a-
charva.
it's a
Keep it
charva
lemon.
sign.
You know, keep it lemon.
What are you saying? What the fuck are you saying?
You don't know what that is?
I have no idea what's going
Definitely
on.
not a pair of charvas either.
No, we're not.
Bonkers more like that.
Now, boys, we always start with the same question. I want you to imagine a place called the Happy Hour Hall of Fame. Every single guest, he's closing his eyes. I like it. You're indulging it. Now, every guest we've ever had, we've asked this question to. If you could put any item into the Hall of Fame, something that means something to you, can be serious, can be a joke, it can be anything. What's an item that means something to you? We'll start with you first, Big John.
Chicken balls.
Straight in, no thought needed.
Some people go proper deep for this. Some people.
I can't really go deep now, can I?
Go whatever you want, Johnny.
I'll go on that note. I'll go with the Blue Orchid restaurant because I'll get chicken balls and all the other Chinese dishes that go in there as well.
You'd be greedy now.
Can I put a restaurant in
Yeah,
there?
of course you can. You can do whatever you
Blue
want.
Orchids in there.
But see, we're going to get onto this a little bit later on when we talk about Chinese and stuff. But you're a professional boxer.
Yeah.
You can't eat as much of it.
Well, the good thing about the Blue Orchid restaurant, it's a lovely, everything's cooked fresh, and they go to Billingsgate Market, fish market every day. So we're going there later, aren't
They
we?
look after them. They get
And I have like fresh sole, fresh monkfish. I can have properly
monkfish cheeks you had the other day.
monkfish cheeks,
chili.
salt and chili,
Unbelievable.
with nice boiled rice, nice vegetables. So you can go in there and it's not
Dry
like a
prawns
dirty
that
Chinese.
big. Unbelievable.
It's perfect.
hell.
You can have
Lobster.
healthy food in there as well.
They get it all for him.
If I don't fancy meat, I can have beef Cantonese. If I don't fancy fish, I can have beef Cantonese style, which is like their homemade beef fillet of beef,
Right.
in all these Cantonese spices with boiled rice. It is delicious. You must
Fucking hell, no wonder you shout about it all the time.
That's it.
What a
Trust me,
gaff.
it is amazing.
Love it.
It's an unbelievable place.
So you're putting chicken balls in and you're putting the Blue Orchid as
Blue
well.
Orchid
That's
as a
because I'm
whole.
not greedy. You know what I mean?
Love it. Now,
you're not
boys,
really at
we
all.
always start the same way, some quick fire questions. So, Stevie, hit us.
We're going to go asking them both, or we going one at a time?
Should do one at a time.
Okay, so we're going to go for what's the biggest animal you think you could beat in a fight?
If you had to, if it's life.
Rabbit.
That's quite small.
Yeah, I'm like, I've got nothing to fight in me now anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Fight's gone.
if it was a matter of life or death, Big John.
Matter of life or death, I'd say it's quite hard because you think of a reindeer, but they're quite
No, they
vicious.
do you.
They're vicious.
I don't think anyone's thought of a reindeer before.
Badger rip your eyes out.
Badgers are mental, yeah.
A monkey,
They're too
baboon,
quick
they
for
rip
you.
your arms off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go
You've got to
cat.
be realistic. I don't think what I could beat.
Oh.
Maybe a deer.
Yeah.
A little baby gazelle.
Nah, come on.
I don't think I could
But
beat.
pacey.
You beat big men.
Yeah, but a gorilla, like you said, a gorilla.
You're a gorilla, no
any
chance.
sort of cat that's like
no
orangutan.
chance. And after the incident with my
Maybe a
Rottweiler
badger.
the
I
other
think
day,
I could
dog,
beat a
no
badger.
chance.
I could beat a badger.
Yeah, you could
No,
beat a
they're
badger.
vicious. Skunks, raccoons, they're vicious.
Yeah, but I can beat them.
Jack says cow.
I reckon I could do a cow. Just
Cow
knee it.
kill
in
you.
the
Cow
Yeah.
kill you. More people die from cows than they do from sharks.
I don't know how true that is.
Look it up. Google it now.
We've got like
Someone
live
Google that.
community notes.
Look it up.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Cow revenge.
But I think
It
I
is
could
true,
beat a
it is
badger,
true.
but I think you'd be too slow and it'd just nip
I
you
could just
into
sit on it. I
You'd
could fall on it.
Yeah, you'd bleed
I
to
reckon I
death.
could do quite a lot if I just fall on it.
Yeah, but you'd bleed to death, I think, if it just nipped at you. Like,
Imagine taking a
over
hippo
a course of like an hour or 2 hours, it would just
You
bleed
see how
to
vicious
death.
them hippos are?
Hippos
Yeah.
kill you.
Hippos are bad.
Yeah, they've got a bad bite on them as
they're
well.
bad, yeah.
I don't- any dog-like animal you can't beat. I don't. think.
I'd say chicken. I beat a chicken.
Beat a chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
It says here, cows kill a whopping 20 people per year in the United States alone. By comparison, sharks kill only one person.
I
You'd
told
be
you,
gutted.
cows kill more people. When you walk
he
along
was
a
right.
field and there's herds of cows, get out of that. They kill more
And it only
people
takes
like
a ball,
that.
then you got a ball in there, then
Yeah, but
you
you
do
get
other.
knocked over by a cow, then the others walk on top of you.
They
You're
trample
dead.
you.
I
Yeah.
love how they bounce off each other. You could just wind them up.
But
and let
who was
them go.
right? Who was right? See?
You were right. Do you know how much an average cow weighs?
No.
400
1,400.
pounds.
Yeah, 1,400
Charlotte
pounds.
don't weigh that much, does she?
No, she's that's my mum.
Sorry, Charlotte.
Right, if you could invite 3 people round, dead or alive, to share a Chinese takeaway with you, they can't have already been on the Chinese sit down.
Yeah.
Who are you picking? We'll start with you.
What, one at a time or
Yeah,
three?
yeah, go on.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah,
My dad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Johnny.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alfred the Great.
Right, we need.
Is that a boxer?
Alfred the Great, the man who created the
Greatest English
heptarchy.
king ever.
So
He
there
what?
was, there was a heptarchy of English sort of states before England was a thing.
Created England.
Essex,
He created
Oh, right.
Sussex, and he was the one who first created a sort of the first remnants of a navy in England.
And schooling.
And he was the one who sort of the first thing that we know as England, Alfred the Great.
Oh,
Right?
fucking hell.
Is he the one who had quite a sad death? Like it wasn't
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
like a bee sting or something like that. It wasn't the most
Was it
exciting.
Ethelred the Unready? I
Google
think.
it.
Ethelred the Unready. I think he's the guy who he got someone's head on the back of. Oh no, one Viking. He cut off someone's head in a battle.
Yeah.
And then he rode with the head on
Alfred
the
the
side of
Great-
his leg, and it infected his leg, and he died later.
Sepsis.
Alfred the Great defeated the Vikings. So they had Danelaw.
The heptarchy.
He had Wessex.
Right, we've got to do
Right.
2 more guests.
Right, 2 more guests, go.
You go first.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Fucking hell.
That's a good
Straight
one.
Hell of a meal, isn't it?
Straight
Something
in.
like that.
Straight. I love it. Right, next
Hold
one.
on, we didn't have any ladies on that.
That's fine.
That's all right.
Elizabeth I could put her in there as well.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Sure,
you-
should be thrilled.
You both get a fortune cookie, and on the inside is your actual fortune. So it's destiny.
It's going to
And it's
happen.
going to come true. What do you want that to read?
It can read whatever you want. It's going to happen.
For me, I would love to win the British heavyweight title because I know how far I can go in this game. I think I can go further than that, but something realistic in my grasp is the British heavyweight title. And I look at the other guys that have won that, and it would be an honour to be among them names.
If you had to put a prediction on it now, what year is that going to happen?
What's the year now? 2024.
Yeah.
I'd say hopefully within the next 2 years. Would you say that?
So by 2026.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be amazing. And it might take 1 or 2 or 3 bites at the cherry, but I think I've got the dedication to keep going for it, you know?
Love it. I love the confidence. Big John, what about you?
As a father, the
Yeah.
only thing you think about when you're a father is your children. So
Right.
all my children have a happy and healthy life.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Beautiful. Love that answer. Okay, you're Big John, but who's the biggest name in your phone book?
Probably Eddie Hall.
Yeah?
He's bigger than me.
Yeah.
Eddie Hall, yeah, probably.
Probably Tyson Fury.
That's phenomenal,
Mad, isn't it?
Isn't it?
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Country Roads, John Denver. It's my ring walk song. Got to be. What about you? Big Bad John.
Yeah, Big Bad John, Jimmy Dean.
How's that go?
At the morning of the man, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245. Had a broad at the shoulder, narrow at the hip, and everybody knew he didn't give no lip to Big John.
But it's more like
It don't go like that. I've done it a
£45, not
disservice.
£2.45.
Yeah, I've done it a bit of a disservice.
I love it. Now, boys, behind us, we have this sort of bingo machine. It's full of questions that all of our previous guests have submitted. So there could be one from Ricky
This
Gervais
is good.
in
This
there.
is very fast, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a very fast.
Has Ricky
format.
Gervais been on?
He's been on.
Has he been on?
Gervais
Yeah,
been
that's
on.
amazing.
Yeah,
Legend.
So we've got one at random because we did have a red button, but it's not working at the moment.
Yeah.
So we just picked you one at random. We don't know what this says. We don't know who it's from. So open that for us, Johnny, and see what you get. This can stitch us up a little bit.
good, this
sometimes.
game.
It's good though.
You've never seen this?
No, we've never seen him.
We never
And then
let the
we're gonna-
guests see
We're going
it.
to get you
Show
boys
us.
to submit one at the end as well.
What is your dream height to be, Reece James?
Okay, the comedian Reece James, not the footballer, not the
I was going to
fullback.
say the footballer. Yeah.
What's your dream height?
What for me to be?
Yeah.
What?
Is it me? Is it me? I've got.
Yeah, you both.
Both of you.
Yeah.
5'4".
What are you on about?
I think that's a good height, don't you?
What, you want to be
What
smaller?
girlfriend you talking
No,
about?
for me.
You want to be
I
5'4"?
think that's
What are you on about? You wouldn't be the Romford Bull, would you? You'd be the Romford Badger.
I'll be the Romford calf.
Romford budget.
I'm joking. I'm winding you up. No one wants to be. I'm obviously don't want to be 5'4". 6'4". What I am is.
Right.
I'm happy with my height.
Yeah.
Same as me. I'm happy. I wouldn't change.
I don't care. I don't think about my height on a daily basis.
No,
but
so-
obviously, if you're a short guy, obviously.
Is Reece James? Is he short or?
I don't know, actually. Can't remember.
He was probably about my height, wasn't he? I'm 5'11".
Actually, I want to be taller than my brother,
How tall's your brother?
William,
That's
6'7".
See, I spent the night with your brother at
Henry or William?
William.
That sounds
at
so
the,
weird, doesn't it?
William,
Yeah, at the
blonde one.
At the Irish. South.
he was
I had to get him
absolutely
out.
off his
He
rocker.
was
He
hammered.
left me. I had to get him home. He knocked all the balloons down
Yeah.
and was sick on 2 trains on the way home while I'm talking to people.
And he's like, he's a bit of a menace when he's drunk.
He's
isn't he?
he's tall though.
6'7". He's like 19 stone. You try and control him. I'm going, come on, William.
He's not.
Dave,
He's
come
not
on.
like an athlete, but he's
And then-
just got that
Johnny.
unnatural
He
strength.
was sick on the train, all right, sick everywhere. These people I was talking to him, they just got up and went. Sick on the train. I'm trying to sort him out. And then he blames me because we got on the train 5 minutes earlier than what he wanted to get. That's your fault, Dad. Look what
What, he would have been sick on the platform instead of the train.
And then we got on the other train, Elizabeth line, he's sick all over the floor. And these 2 women that knew my wife come up, are you okay? They're rubbing all his head.
Fucking hell.
think-
Yeah, he was gone that
I
night,
just want
weren't
to get
he?
him in.
Yeah.
How
That's
come
what happens when you have 3
He was really shouting at Conor McGregor
Yeah.
as well. He was like, we
we don't
keep
know what
asking.
he
He
said to Conor.
videoed Conor McGregor going in his face, and Conor McGregor don't normally turn around. He just keeps going through. He's like, he went round and went, what?
Yeah,
What?
and you could hear
And he
Conor
won't
McGregor
tell us
going,
what he said to him.
We don't
He
know
knows
what
what he
William
said.
He said something that he
And he's
shouldn't.
deleted the video. Yeah. It's not a good person to say something to, is it?
Oh, yeah.
See, we were sat with these boys at this event, yeah, but you were kind enough to let us come and sit on your table, and then Conor McGregor comes in with his whole
that's
like
fine.
entourage. He walks straight up to you, Big John, doesn't
He
he?
does. He knows the score.
Didn't even know, he didn't even know who I was. And then my dad gets the video of me
and
turning
Conor
around
talk
and
to
going,
each other sometimes on Instagram about Chinese.
Do you really?
Chinese, what he wants to eat. So.
Fucking hell.
But he invited you to go out beef on his yacht, didn't he? When
Well,
he was in
yeah,
Mallorca?
we was in Mallorca watching the football out there, and he was obviously having a bit of a party, and he sent a few. It was just after I fought Babbage, and he was saying, "Come on the boat, we're going Ibiza tomorrow." But you don't want to be that guy after he's been on a night out, turning up on the Sunday morning to go on his boat, and, be
And
like,
then he's not
"What the hell are you
remembering
talking
it."
about?" Do you know what I mean?
right,
It's just one of
right.
them ones.
You
He's
think it was
probably-
Dutch courage?
He's probably
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his drink, and
Yeah.
you don't want to just be like invite yourself on his boat after.
Yeah.
after
Fuck that, I'd
messy
have
night.
turned up.
Yeah,
I should have on the door, 6 in
If
the
I
morning.
turn up with him, I'll probably get on anyway.
Oh, fuck if he didn't invite me.
Right now, guys. Obviously, you're one of the both of you, the most well-known people from Romford at the moment, or you're not.
the Romford.
You're not from Romford, are you?
I'm from Romford.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, he was from
I'm
Stepney
from
Green.
Stepney Green originally.
Stepney Green.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
from Romford, yeah.
You're known as the Romford Bull.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a quick game here. I'm going to give you 7 or 8 people, and I want you boys to work together to tell me, are they from Romford or is it Bull? You like that? You like
see
that?
what you did there.
Right, okay. Who we got coming up first?
Frank Lampard.
Romford.
Romford boy.
Yeah? You ever had any? You know him?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
my wife used to go to school with his sister.
Fucking hell.
I saw him in a
His dad
suit
lives
shop
round the
one
corner
day.
at Johnny.
What's that?
Oh.
I saw him in a
His
suit
dad
shop
lives round
one
the
day.
corner at Johnny.
Yeah.
Big Frank Senior.
Wow. West Ham legend, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ronnie and Reggie Cray.
No. Oh, Bethnal Green boys.
Yeah, there you go.
He even knows exactly where they're from.
Bang on every time, isn't he?
Richard Madeley.
I think he used to live in Romford. Whether he's from Romford.
I don't think he's from Romford.
No, he's got an association with Romford, definitely. I'd say yeah.
Yeah. Romford,
Yeah.
correct.
That's not what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's who sodded off and lives in Wadebridge. He ain't there no more.
he lives
Yeah, he lives in Cornwall. Yeah. Although he's
everyone
Can understand why.
blame him.
I'll be
He knows
intrigued by this
everything
one.
about
I know, it's
everyone.
so weird.
Right, what's the next one? This is.
Go on, Jack.
Next one's Gemma Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, is she Brentwood, isn't she?
No, she's
wasn't
Romford.
Romford,
She's
Collier Road,
Romford.
yeah.
She's Romford, Collier Road.
How do you know the fucking road?
He's got a list of everyone.
She's a Collier Road girl.
This is why you're up all night, isn't it? He says he's doing work. He's up all night with researching
I
people.
just know things.
right.
Come on,
Hot
come
fuzz.
Okay, Nigel Benn.
No, he's from Ilford.
That's insane. That's actually insane. Jack's
Oh,
written
that's
next to
cool.
it where they're actually from. He hasn't just said yes or no, and you're saying exactly the places.
See, that one I get because he's a boxer and it's a boxing
know,
family. But
still.
But we all know because we grew up from Romford, you all knew Nigel Binks. He's from Ilford, 2 minutes up the road.
Trained by my old trainer. Well, my trainer, Mark Tibbs, his dad, Jimmy Tibbs, trained Nigel Benn as well.
Yeah. So anyone in Romford knew who Nigel Benn was because it is literally, although it's not the same place.
Saw him on Saturday.
2-3 stops on the train.
fair play. Jessie Nelson from Little Mix.
Yeah, Romford.
She's from Romford.
Yep, right.
She walks past our house quite a bit, or she used to go.
Yeah, she was in the
Rayford's
Rayford's restaurant, remember?
Yeah, see her quite a bit.
What about Ian Wright?
No, he's a South London boy.
Correct. Woolwich. And then finally, Calvin Harris.
No, he's Scottish, isn't he?
Yeah. I put that one as a little red.
There's no one called Calvin comes from Romford.
That's either Phil, Steve, or John.
Yeah, with a few Ians.
Yeah.
Now, Johnny, you've said you want to put Romford on the map.
Yep.
What is it about Romford the special to you? What do you love about it?
It's just the childhood memories there, playing football. The school, Marshall's Park School, was one of my best school, my favourite school, the only school I went to.
Yeah.
And Coopers.
But yeah, Coopers as well. The people of Romford make it special. We've got a really good community of people around us, haven't we? Friends and family. That's the core of the Romford Bull Army, obviously. And it's like an episode of the Falls and Horses whenever you go up the caff in where we live, or you can be in the Chinese people, everyone knows everyone. And it is like an episode of the Falls and Horses when you go out. We're actually doing a beano, aren't we?
We're doing a bean out of Margate.
So a beano's like an old-fashioned word for a day out, a pub day out.
Right.
We're getting picked up on a coach from 9 o'clock. There's 50 of us. We're going to Margate, go on the fun fair and stuff like that, eat some fish and
We're
chips and then
reenacting
come
the
back.
Jolly Boys outing. We're calling it the Jolly Bosch outing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Margate, not the most glamorous of places, but
But we've
for
got
us
Joe
from Romford
Joyce
it
is
is.
coming.
Is he?
And we just had Derek Chisora asking if he can come on.
Yeah, he's asking if he can make it. So
He might
it's
not
going to be a
able
bit of a
control
rowdy
it if
one.
he gets out of
Yeah.
hand. So,
We're going to handcuff them both together, actually.
That'll be full of charvas, won't it?
Yeah, there'll be a few lemon geezers on there.
We can't even get our own mates to turn up to our pub crawls.
I know. I'll have a birthday day out. I'll have about 3 people there.
They're getting Chisora asking, can
We just
I?
had the idea, there's a toilet on the coach. We're going to see how many number 2s we can do on the coach together. Yeah.
but we are
John's
actually
going off.
doing a live draw next week on Thursday. We're putting everyone's names in the hat.
Yeah.
We're pulling out 2 at a time, and they've got to sit with them on the coach.
That's
and
phenomenal.
be with them all day when they go to the
So
toilet.
you could get someone you don't really like.
Yeah.
There's a few people
There's
on
a
there
wide
that people
range
won't
of
know each
people.
other.
Well, who's a shit one you don't really want to
Well, we won't mention any names.
I'll sit next to him.
I don't want to sit next to him. Fucking hell. You tried to sit next to him on a plane. Jesus Christ.
Well, we're going to Vegas on Thursday. You've got to sit next to me then.
I know, but we're next to each other.
Yeah.
We went to Belfast the other day, and you're lucky because we both had a spare seat, didn't we? I was thinking,
Lovely
I feel
flight.
sorry
Loads
for
of
anyone who's
leg
got
work.
to sit next to him. It's always awkward.
But in answer to your question, it's not there's anyone bad. There's just some totally different
We
personalities.
don't know each other, and
Right.
it's quite hard.
That's
you know,
half the fun,
you
though,
can't-
innit?
Yeah,
Put them
you
together.
can't relax.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're sitting next to someone you don't really know, you've got
Yeah.
to make meaningless
There's a chorus.
conversation.
We're all
yeah.
good mates, but then one of them might be bringing one of their mates, so you don't.
And you've got to
Right.
like,
You know what
entertain
I
them,
mean?
and like if they go to the toilet, you've got to go with them and make sure they're all right.
Why you got to go
leave
with them?
You've got to go with
That's
them.
part of what
Otherwise
they're
you get
doing.
off it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to be with them the whole day.
Oh,
Yeah,
Got
and you're
to
going to
be
have a
with them all
steward who we've got to nominate who's going to make sure it all gets adhered to, otherwise there'll be...
So you're basically handcuffed together for the day
Basically, yeah.
Without the ankle.
without the handcuff.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a YouTube video or something? Yeah.
It'll be on YouTube.
Fair play. What were you like at school, Johnny?
I was good at school. I was a bit of a geek in a good way. I was head boy at my school as well.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I just liked.
Grade A across the board.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved history. Was my subject, but I just wanted to.
You got a 2-1 in history, didn't you?
I got a 2-1.
Do you know
yeah.
why? Do you know why though? Because he used to make himself ill. It's like he is now with training. Everything's.
But that's what it was with my degree, right?
Gotta be
Like, they
perfect.
said you can go and spar. I was asked to spar Joe Joyce in Vegas, and I was like, "This is right at the crux of when I've got to be doing my dissertation and all that stuff." And
Right.
my faculty said, "Listen, you probably won't get a first if you go out there and train there for a few weeks." And then
6 weeks was that?
yeah, but a 2-1 just gave me access to everything I wanted to do. And from A levels and GCSEs, I was used to getting the top marks, so that played in my mind a bit. But if I didn't go and spar Joe Joyce, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in now because them guys, S-Jam, are the guys that I signed signed professional with. So it was worth it in the end. So
what was it about history that you think you liked so much?
I love history. I remember sitting with my dad, my granddad, watching the old war films.
Yeah.
And I used to love playing with toy soldiers and swords. It's just captivated me.
I love history.
I just think
even now we book holidays with history bits involved.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The thing with history is you don't have, these things aren't made up. They're exactly what happened, and it's quite horrific in that sense. It's all real. We've done a lot of stuff on Northern Ireland.
But we went to Belfast, and we didn't just go.
And it opened.
I wasn't drinking. Johnny obviously don't drink. We went in a loyalist bar with a Catholic,
right?
And then we went in a bar where you had to be an IRA convicted felon to be a member. And we went in there. Now we're English British Church of England. It's like the Antichrist where we should be.
Yeah.
But we went in there and it was fine.
Really like an educational trip as well.
Yeah.
And I just found it's is Great Britain we're talking about, and it's not like 100 years ago. The Troubles were 70s and 80s and 90s, and it feels so real still. You can feel the edge to it. And it feels like it should be North Korea. They've got big things separating both communities.
There's a wall
barriers,
7
there's
miles
curfew.
long, separates
Which
I never even knew. And I've been,
it's a lot better now, but you can still feel the tension.
What a great place though.
Yeah. And everyone was really friendly, both sides of the divide. Everyone was good.
One of the best places I've been to. I can't wait.
Much better than Dublin.
So if you could go back to any moment in history or see an event in history throughout time, what would you?
I think the end of World War II.
Yeah.
Be,
I think people would be. I don't know. It depends where you are. If you're in the East, if you're in Russia, you're destroyed, aren't you?
I'm talking about from us. I'm talking about VE Day. I'm just thinking people probably, when they lived it, probably didn't realise what they was living through.
Yeah, right.
But if you know what's happened and you can go back, experience it for a day, then come back to here.
Yeah, and know that you're safe and all that. Yeah.
You know, that's what I
imagine some of the horrific things like World War One, the first day of the Somme, things like that. 20,000 men dead in one day. It's just
we've been there as well. Battlefields of the Somme, it's unbelievable.
Have you? Yeah.
Hadrian's Wall would be good to see in its heyday.
Roman times.
Roman times.
Yeah. Wow.
It's interesting stuff.
I'd go back and see the 1966 World Cup.
I was about to say that, actually, yeah. That's a bit more light-hearted.
People weren't going nuts, were they? There was like cheering.
Yeah, they probably thought this is going to happen every 4 years.
You look at the footballers in the 60s and 70s when they celebrate in the 50s, they're just like... there's no massive...
lifting the FA Cup like that.
But you know why? That's because they was on the aftermath of the war.
Yeah.
People were a lot more...
somber.
It's a game of football at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's more important things, isn't there?
Yeah, and it was good to win it, but that was all it was.
But it's just it'd be interesting just to be able to go back and see certain
right.
2003 Rugby World Cup final would be good. I remember watching that in my front room.
Yeah.
What a day that
was. That the Johnny Wilkinson era? Yeah.
What a day.
And the 2005 Ashes. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I bet they all went on a massive bender, didn't they? Afterwards, you see them all turning up to the Queen's thing, and Flintoff is getting off the coach, absolutely battered.
They went on a beano, did they?
Yeah, they went on a beano.
So,
not quite our level of beano.
Yeah, not Margate.
Went on one.
Yeah.
So when did you realise you wanted to be a boxer then?
Well, I boxed since I was young, 5 or 6. Always been in the boxing gyms, and I boxed all my life. Only when I went to sixth form, I played rugby. First game of rugby I played. Remember me, I dropped the ball. 4 people fell on my hand. I broke my hand. Didn't know it was broken for a year.
Just kept
taping it up. Yeah. And then I had an operation on it after a year. Another year.
But that's partly because he got misdiagnosed. Went for X-ray. They said,
it's all right.
The MRI showed it up.
Oh,
I had 2 hairline fractures down there.
Right.
And
did they heal funny then? Or?
It healed all weird. I just had to get it reset in an operation.
Right.
Started boxing again for a bit of fitness for my rugby at Exeter Uni because I just enjoyed playing rugby. Seeing how I could go with that. And then I had a couple of amateur fights. Started sparring Joe Joyce, Dave Allen, and I just went from there. COVID happened. Thought might as well turn professional, see what happens. Eddie Earns hired me.
Might as well. Yeah. Pro, actually.
It was good. Sam Jones and Adam Morley, who are with me now to this day, just said you might as well give it a go. COVID's happening. No one's getting any jobs.
Word of advice from me: through lockdown, we sold meat to people's houses. Didn't have any social media platform then, none at all. So we sold meat to a lot of people's houses. Where Johnny was in the boxing gyms, we sold to a lot of boxers. Some of them very, very good, but you're turning up at their houses and they're like. Not slums, but I used to say to him, I say, Johnny, there's no point turning pro if that's how you're going to end up.
That's what people don't realise. A lot of boxers have it very hard. They train extremely hard. They're very talented, but it's a tough, hard living to make money in boxing. Because if you're on a small hall circuit, you've got to pay your promoter to be on the show. You've got to pay your trainer. You've got to pay the manager. You've got to pay for the opponent.
You're in debt.
It's only the very, very top ones who make that.
Who make
the very top ones earn the big bucks. But then, if people like Johnny, you've got to have like the following. What he's got.
Yeah.
You've got to have something else. You can't just be a decent boxer.
Heavyweights are a bit more lucky in a sense because people want to come and watch. They're a bit more exciting.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys are very, very talented, but they don't get the kudos they deserve sometimes because you've got to put bums on seats. So otherwise no one
when
makes
you
any
see
money.
the Misfits boxing, people putting on I'm a boxer on, they're nowhere near like a boxer.
No.
It's a bit
You know what I mean?
disrespectful, I think. But
Yeah.
listen,
And
everyone's fair enough to earn their own money and do what they've got to do, but it is a different game to professional boxing.
So how does that make you feel when you see sort of YouTubers and that making big money then? Cause
it's fine because they know what they're doing. They're clever. They're making their money. Fair play.
You don't mind the top ones, but there's a lot of
people that don't
jumping on the
commit to it.
bandwagon now and there.
KSI, Jake Paul, they've trained very hard. They've got a brand. They've got a following. People like that, fair play. But you get people who come on and think they can train for 4 weeks and then be on these shows.
And put it on, they're a boxer, they're this, they're that.
And they're turning their head in the ring.
Right.
Like one thing, KSI and Jake Paul, you can say what you want about them, but they've dedicated themselves to it and they've trained very hard.
Yeah.
Some people get in there, they think they don't have to spar, they don't have to train, they're turning their heads.
You can see that. You can see
It's wrong, it's disrespectful.
So here's an ignorant question for you. Like, we're not really like boxing fans. My family, I'm from a family of like boxing men. Like my cousin used to be professional in that, but I don't know much about it myself. Actually, before I go on to that, my cousin's, because I asked my cousin about you a couple of years ago because he knows everything about it, and he said you was an up and comer.
Yeah.
But he said you're a great ticket seller.
I sell a lot of ticket sellers.
So let's go there then. How were you able to sell so many tickets at such an early part of your career?
When he was at uni, he sold 500 tickets.
Yeah.
Well, how's that happen then? Because where's the demand coming from?
It's where you're from. Being from Romford, being from Essex, as I said, we all get behind each other. Think about Kevin Mitchell, he had a great following. There's a lot of young Essex boys coming through now.
And Johnny Starr as well, he goes for it.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no holding back.
If you're a big heavyweight and you can
action.
punch a bit, that's going to be exciting for people to watch. But it's also going to university. All my university mates then go and spread it to their towns, and that spreads that way. And then before you was even a phenomenon, we were selling 2,500.
Called a few things.
Phenom, the Big John Phenom. But I was still selling like at the O2 and the Ali Pally. We were selling out the Ali Pally, weren't we? So it was. I think it's just people like to see big.
And then
heavyweights
obviously,
fighting.
then when you get a grip on social media,
that
snowballs, doesn't it?
and people like Johnny, he is what you see. He's like a humble young man. Do you know what I mean? There's no pretense. There's no flashness.
Yeah.
He is what he is.
Right.
And people like his style of fighting. And then obviously, with me getting a bit of a following as well, it all
That
all
helps
tangles,
grow it a little
you
bit
know?
more. But listen, at the end of the day, you've got to give people exciting fights and good days out. What's what we do for the whole day?
Today,
we make it a whole day.
Today to Brad. For 40 quid at the last fight at the Copper Box, right? People got a £40 ticket, which was very good in the Copper Box.
It's not like a £40 ticket at the Wembley.
You get a free,
you're right near it.
Yeah.
You get a free fight night T-shirt. You get after party access, pre-party access for 40 quid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Good value,
And
good value.
And on
You're
that
out
day,
all day
you
and
got
night.
England's quarter-final game or semi-final game, didn't you, as well?
Right.
So you've had an amazing
day,
day
isn't
out.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my ignorant question then. As someone who's just
What is that, ignorant? What's that mean?
Ignorant.
Ignorant. I thought you said ignorant.
No, ignorant. Right.
Ignorant,
Yeah.
right,
So
yeah.
so you're a pro, right? What you're in the top 10 British fighters at the moment, heavyweights, right? So if you were matched up with like a Logan Paul or a Jake Paul, you'd just smash them to bits instantly, right? Is that the level? Is that what we're talking about?
No
There's
question.
there's no crossover.
I wouldn't even
there.
need any hands.
No question.
I'd shoulder him to death. Honestly, I'm not saying that in an arrogant way.
Yeah. No.
How far
You'd
off?
beat Logan Paul. You'd smash him to bits.
I've been offered fights from Misfits.
He only needs a 1 minute. Like, listen, he's got 30 seconds in the locker, but he only needs 10.
Yeah. Is that in bed or?
How
I'm
far
not
off
that
is Jake Paul from being it? Because obviously he's now about to fight.
He wouldn't
Mike
win an
Tyson.
area title. He wouldn't, would he?
He wouldn't win an area.
Would he
title.
not?
Trying to think, who's a cruiser? Would he beat Tommy Fletcher or
No, of
anyone
course he
like that?
Tommy
No.
Fletcher knocked his
Does
car
that
out.
just mean that he's not got it in? Because he's been training for years
He's
now.
been training, but it's
So is that just that he doesn't have
boxing.
what he
Jake
needs?
Paul's
Because he's
cruiserweight,
knocked
right?
out.
You look at the cruiserweights at English level. You've got Alois Jr., you've got Tommy Fletcher, you've got John Edges. They're all seasoned boxers.
They'd all knock
him spark
So
out.
how come the Tommy Fury and the Jake Paul one went the distance then?
Because Tommy Fury, I like Tommy Fury. I saw him on Saturday.
Yeah.
He'd probably admit this to you. He's probably not on the level of Alois Jr. and them guys
Fletcher.
and Tommy Fletcher.
Right.
He's not on that level.
So is his move now to go into the YouTube boxing kind of world then? Would you?
Yeah,
Tommy
of course.
Fury,
Yeah.
of course.
Of course, he's going to get more lucrative fights.
Yeah.
And you can't
He's got people
blame
he
him.
can beat.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Tommy Fury was fighting, he'd probably be aiming for area title,
Yeah.
30, 40 grand tops,
Right.
where he can fight 4 or 5
Fight
million
these
quid.
guys and
Yeah.
what you got to do.
Yeah.
You can't blame Tommy Fury for doing it.
But then for you, Johnny, is it more about like, because you've got the ability, is it more about like the legacy than sort of making that quick money?
Listen,
'Cause
I
if,
could-
if he went into Misfits tomorrow, he'd wipe clean, wouldn't he?
And
So-
I could, because of the following that we've got, there's a TikTok following there is a social media following. I could go into that, but one, I'd get shunned by the boxing public, and probably rightfully so, because I'm like a ringer going into these fights.
Yeah.
And two, I don't want to do that. I'm a professional boxer.
Right,
I'm not a
okay.
YouTube boxer.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting like WWE style. I want to see how far I can go in the sport. You know, the person that we could get into Misfits is Wilbertross, my little brother.
Yeah.
The blonde one. He's got
Getting drunk first.
Yeah.
He'd give Logan Paul a good fight.
He'd have to fight someone like Peter Crouch, though, wouldn't he? With that
William's
height?
arms are about 5 foot long.
He's Tyson Fury-esque, but he just can't box. Yeah.
No, I took him boxing once because I used to box. I take all my sons boxing, took my daughter boxing.
Yeah.
But you've got to love it. He's the only one that's loved it. And Henry was good at it, but he had his football, so it clashed. I took William boxing training once. He's got all the attributes. He's got a good heart on him, William. He'd have a fight, you know, he'd give it to anyone.
Yeah.
But he's on the bag, he's bang, 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 and he was that side of the bag, and I'm here. And he put his head to the side, so he's facing me, went, how much longer?
And his
And
shoelace
I knew
was
that day,
getting
I
undone.
knew then it weren't
His
through,
shoelace
because-
would untie every
Yeah,
single round.
not once, not once has he,
do my lace up again.
not once has he been on a bag asking how long till it stops.
Yeah.
Just keep going till he told to stop.
Right,
But
yeah.
with William, when he did that, I said he's not got it in him.
Not, yeah.
You either got it or you
That's
haven't.
why he should do Misfits.
Yeah, definitely.
Different level.
What's the thing you love most about boxing, Johnny?
I think it's the respect and the humility it gives you. Because you know out there, you go and spar someone, like I've sparred some of the top guys out there, Philip Hergovich, Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, Tyson Fury. You know your level, and it teaches you humility.
Right.
Listen, we're big guys, we're strong, we can handle ourselves, but the respect and the discipline it gives you, not only from when you're sparring, but the coaches when you're young and amateur, it teaches you to respect your elders and the values it gives you.
Yeah.
I think that's important for all kids, and I think it should be more widely implemented across all schools.
Right.
Because it gives you a values system and a discipline system which will keep you in check
And a
gives
boxing
you
gym,
respect.
you go in there, you've got Christians, you've got Jewish, you've got Muslim, you've got
You've got girls and
lawyers, you've
boys,
got
you've got different-
unemployed,
Yeah.
you've got everyone from every walk of society, and they all get on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's people in there helping out, not getting paid for it.
And
It's a
without
wonderful
being
place.
too brash about it, people are going to be violent in life. There's always going to be a tendency towards violence. So why not bring it into a controlled environment in a boxing gym where there's teachers there's people looking after your best interests and harnessing that for a positive.
After
rather
you've
than-
done 2 hours in a boxing gym, the last thing you want to do is go and stand on a street corner looking for trouble.
Right.
You want to go
That's
home,
the outlet
you want
there,
to go
isn't it?
shower and sit in front of the telly.
Yeah. That's something we've learned. We've been lucky enough to have quite a few boxers and fighters and stuff, and that's so, like I said, that's so far removed from our world, what we know. But one thing we've always been struck by, the same as yourselves today, but how respectful people from that world are. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, you're always going to have the odd one that's not.
Yeah, of
People
course.
might say, oh, well, what about this one? What
Yeah.
about that one?
Yeah, you're gonna have
talking-
outliers, aren't
You're
you?
talking
Yeah.
about percentages.
Yeah.
You go into a boxing gym, 99% of the people in there are going to be respectful and humble.
Look at Anthony Joshua is the perfect example.
Yeah.
He always talks about how he was going down the wrong path. He did go down the wrong path.
Yeah.
Went to prison, but he came out and boxing was his thing, became an Olympic gold medalist.
Right.
What better story do you need than someone like Anthony Joshua who's gone to the pinnacle of the game?
That's it. That's it. Now, this might not come out for a while, but at the time of recording, just for the listeners, AJ's just come off the back of that of his loss to Dubois. What's your thoughts on that?
Listen, this is the heavyweight game. I've sparred Daniel Dubois loads of times. He's the hardest puncher I've ever been in with. You get caught by one of his shots, it doesn't matter who you are. And he got caught early on, Joshua, very hard to recover, but he tried his hardest to get back in that fight. And at one point, I did think he was going to turn the tide, and that's when it happened.
He showed heart, which
did.
we all know he's got, but just probably the wrong tactics.
Yeah.
You know, we said this in the thing. It's easy
Trying the
to
uppercut from a bit too far out.
Just try and hold on for a few rounds because Dubois was tiring.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he was tiring, but it's easier said than done.
It's hard to, when you're in that moment, you think you've caught someone, you go and follow it up. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. You'd probably been better off just winning that round, get him later down the stretch. When Joshua recovers a bit more, he gets a little bit more tired. But it's if buts and maybes. You think you've got the chance, you just
Full
think you go
credit
for
to
it.
Dubois because Johnny's sparred him for years.
Yeah.
I like his
You've
trainer
seen
as well,
him,
Don
yeah,
Charles.
is
A
a
really,
top man.
really good man.
Full credit to Dubois because Johnny was in Joe Joyce's sparring camp when Joe Joyce beat Dubois when he took the knee.
Yeah.
And everyone give Dubois grief out of grief for that. The young man's socket
Detached
come
eye
loose.
socket
He
loose.
could feel his eyeball rolling
in his thing.
about.
I spoke to him after because he was training at our gym for a little while.
You know.
And the man's gone out, and that happened in probably round 3 or 4.
Yeah, and he's carried on, and you know, to say all these people, he's a quitter, he's this, he's that, he's not.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and we wanted Joe Joyce to win that night.
He's our friend, he's my
mate's
close friend.
fine,
Right.
He's our friend, but for all the bad press he got, and Dubois proved them all wrong because here he is now beating Anthony Joshua.
what happens with AJ's career now then?
There's still massive fights out there for him. And I've
Listen,
seen
we all
Eddie
still want to
talking
see him fight Fury, won't we? It don't matter if they're
about it.
holding
People still
belts or not.
tune into that, but
Is that less likely to happen now though?
I think it's more likely to happen.
yeah,
Do
I
you?
think when people
Right.
lose,
Okay.
things happen a bit quicker.
But it all depends if Fury beats Usyk.
Yeah.
You know, I hope Fury does beat Usyk.
You look back at all the greats in history: Mike Tyson, Ali, Joe Frazier. It's only Rocky Marciano who went through and didn't get beat.
Right.
All the heavyweights get beat, didn't they? The top ones.
But I think
Mayweather though?
Mayweather's not a heavyweight.
Not heavyweight.
it's
Oh, okay.
heavyweights.
Right,
Anything can
yeah.
happen, bang. Like
But
Leonard
that's the
Smith.
thing. Floyd Mayweather and Rocky Marciano are the only two undefeated all-time greats I can think of. Who else
Right.
can you think of who's undefeated? The only other one who's current is Beterbiev.
Yeah.
I never lost a boxing match.
Usyk-
No, never,
Usyk
never,
hasn't
mate.
been
Not
beaten
once.
Usyk as well. So
Usyk.
there's four. And how many
Yeah.
world champions have there
Yeah.
been? And people are so quick in this country to
But imagine
downplay someone like
that,
Joshua.
though.
Do you know what I
Imagine
mean?
that. Put it this way: everyone now is slagging Joshua off again because he goes up and down in people's opinions, which is wrong in my opinion. Just say Fury beats Usyk, and then Fury fights AJ, which could happen.
Yeah.
And then AJ beats Fury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Swings
Like a
around.
circle.
It's
Yeah.
just, you know.
Can I
Yeah.
ask something that might be a stupid question? You've mentioned that you sparred Dubois quite a few times, and you said he's the hardest hitter. Is he going when you're sparring? Are you just hitting each other at full
He
pelt?
goes full whack.
He's the most
Tries to
intense
do it.
sparring
So you're
partner I've
basically
ever
just
had.
having an actual fight,
He is
pre-fight.
Bar no
Got
one.
bigger gloves on. That's all.
Bar no one. Daniel's the hardest spar. Like sometimes you go and spar people. And
I've
it's
seen loads of it, and he tries to take you out. And Ergovic.
and fair play. Fair
Ergovic
play.
was the same when he sparred him in Texas.
He said, I like Philip, but he said to me, Johnny, I've just got to tell you one thing. I don't spar easy. We spar hard every single time. And I was his only sparring partner for a little bit of that training camp. And it was only 4 or 6 rounds at
How'd
a
that
time.
make you feel when he said that?
I thought, well, this is going to test me.
You know what?
Yeah.
I was in Texas when Johnny was with him, and after the first couple of spars, I thought he ain't going to be out the last 2 weeks of this because it was so intense.
Right.
But by the end of it, Johnny hadn't matched him, but he was.
I was
holding
doing
his
well
own.
in it.
Yeah.
The first bar we done at Origin Gym, didn't we? Like my gym in Raynham, because he was over for a press conference, and I thought, right, this will be good. I hadn't sparred in about 8 weeks because I'd been off, and I thought,
That was
right,
rude awakening.
little move around
Yeah.
for 4 rounds, and I think I must have got caught by about 30 right hands, mustn't I?
Because he's very technical.
He's really good. Everything I was
Yeah.
doing, he was reading like a computer within 1 second. So
Really,
if I
yeah.
duck this way, he'd know I'm going to do that
And I'm
straight away.
surprised that he lost to Dubois, but I think he had an illness after
He had
jumping
a,
off the cab.
he
had an
sent me a
illness.
message saying he had an illness, but his performance anyway, regardless of an
against
illness,
Dubois.
after Joshua's performance, he put up, if not as much of a fight, even a bit better fight.
yeah.
He landed more shots on Dubois in the first 2 rounds.
What does it feel like to get hit in the head by a heavyweight boxer?
It's like an electric shock goes through your body. When Daniel Dubois hits you, that's the best thing I can describe it as. You go all fuzzy. But my faculties have all been there when I've been hit by Daniel Dubois. But you can tell how.
What does
you
that
get hit
mean
by
when you
two.
say my faculties have been there?
Like,
What does
my,
that mean?
my brain, sometimes you see people get knocked out or they're out on their feet, they don't know where they are.
Right.
I was still there.
Yeah.
But I thought, right, if I get caught by one more of them, I'm probably not going to be. I could be.
The thing with Johnny,
Fucking hell.
and this is not me, he's quite an intelligent person. So I think he realises once he gets
Am I?
it. No, once you get it right, I've got to try and negate this now.
Yeah.
You can't fight fire with fire all the time. You have to negate.
But sometimes fighting fire with fire is your best bet. That's what I knew with Hrgovic because I was trying to back off, keep myself safe. But sometimes the best thing is just to be on their chest and giving it back to them because they're thinking about what's coming back. It's like if you sit back and just let someone throw at you at will, that's more difficult than if you're just in there and giving it a 50-50, you know? So depends who you're fighting. You
Could
have to
anyone be
change.
a boxer?
No.
No. What do you need? If I said tomorrow I want to, say I'm going into Misfits in 1 year. I've got 12 months of
Misfit,
training.
you could do Misfits because that's not boxing.
Okay, right. Say I was going to
So you
do
wanted to be an
amateur boxer, and I've got
Yeah.
1 year. What do I do? Where do I
First of all,
start?
dedication.
Dedication.
No more drinking, no more late nights.
I'm fucked.
No parties.
Yeah, fucked.
No, this is what people, like I see a lot of amateur boxers. I meet a lot of young people.
Yeah.
And like I meet him in nightclubs when I do my appearances. He goes, I'm an amateur boxer, and he's got a bottle of beer in his hand. I go, why are you drinking then?
Yeah.
I always
Oh,
say
well, I have a little drink.
Yeah.
I say, you can't.
It's not so much the amateurs because I know an amateur is a different breed to a white collar fighter as well.
Right,
You
okay.
see a lot of white collar boys because at the unis you get the fight night events, don't you? I've been to a lot of them, and fair play to everyone who does them because they all put themselves on the line. But I'll see them out at these nightclub events if I'm going with you, and they'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm a boxer. I've got a fight coming up. I've been training really hard." I said, and he's holding a vodka and coke, and I'm like. That's where the difference between white collar and amateur comes into it
Yeah.
as well.
If you're an amateur boxer, you probably ain't doing that. You're
And you've got to be able to
dedicated
deal with knockbacks and setbacks because you're not going to go through your amateurs and you're not going to be able to go through a boxer without having no setbacks or anything.
You've got a setback right now, haven't you, with
Yeah.
your injury? What have you done?
Torn my bicep. Good job I went and got it checked out. I've learned through the past not to let things stew. I've knocked it on a spar on a Wednesday, threw it like that. felt a twinge a little bit, strained. I thought, well, I'll let it rest.
Supposed to be fighting this Saturday coming.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
right.
I had a rest and sparred again Monday, didn't think much of it, and then I just was throwing it and there was no power in it. There was no pain, but there was no power. So good job I got it checked. I'd torn the actual muscle. The 2 tendons where he said your tendons are strong and they've stayed in place. But there's a tear on the actual muscle, and if that tears any more, it's an operation which is not very successful, and it's like trying to fuse a paper bag back together. Whereas if you've got to reattach the tendon, that's very easy. Without bogging you down into the details.
No, yeah.
He caught it in a good time.
If I let that go on anymore,
Right.
I easily could have done because it wasn't painful.
It's a good job he knows his body.
Yeah.
When Johnny says he's got a niggle,
Yeah.
you know, oh shit, something's not right.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
So what's coming up for you then, Johnny, in the boxing world? When are you fighting next?
Hopefully, when this comes out, if this can go in,
Yeah.
I spoke to Eddie Hearn today. I'm going to get on the Fury Usyk undercard to
Amazing.
fight Dave Allen, the White Rhino, because that's a fight. There's no other shows in London or in England on the schedule for the Zone who I'm promoted by, and that's the network. So if anything, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to fight on a card that's that big. So
The Romford Bull versus the White Rhino then.
and Dave Allen was the first. Dave Allen, Colchester Zoo. Dave Allen's the first professional I ever sparred when I was 19, 20 years old, and we've got some clips out there, and he was pummeling me, battering me.
I remember Johnny come home. Oh, how'd you do? He was absolutely beat to bits. You know, because he wouldn't take a backward step, and Dave Allen, we said professionals.
Just before he fought Lucas Brown, which was probably at his peak, you know, he knocked Lucas Brown out into the ground.
He's a top bloke, Dave.
Yeah.
And there's a good little story there, and I think it would be an honour to fight him because growing up, being a boxing fan, I remember watching his little clips on YouTube. He was a personality as well, and he's a fan favourite, and I'm fighting someone who I'm a fan of. So it's an amazing thing to be able to now go and box him.
How do you do that? Like, how are you happy to go and punch someone in the face when you quite like them?
Because when you're fighting, you have to turn emotions off in boxing. If you fight with emotion in boxing, you're probably going to get stopped or going to get hurt. You've got to turn all of that off, and you've got to go into full. I'm in a ring with another man who's trying to beat me and take my head off and take what I've got.
What if that other man was your brother?
I would never fight my brother.
No?
Although, a few nights on a Friday or Saturday night when he's had to keep Williams.
I've restrained
good
him.
stuff on our CCTV, I tell you.
Henry and William, isn't it?
Well, William, you put him down and then he tries to get up again.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Big John, I heard that for the Babbage fight, I think it was your last one. Were you selling all the tickets by hand rather than on an online link?
We prefer to do it by hand, and it all goes through.
We've done it a couple of times with an online link. It doesn't work as well. It's actually better.
How's that then? I would have thought it was well easier to do.
People like the personal touch. Like we have collection nights. We go out, we sell them in pubs, and
they get to meet you, and
it's just a better way of doing it, and we can have people a better control, and we can put people that want to be sitting next to each other in better seats.
Although where Johnny can't fight now, we've sold 1,000 tickets already for this fight.
Oh yeah.
So I've had to do refunds for 1,000 people.
To do manual refunds.
Fuck you know.
Yeah, nightmare.
Whereas the ticket, if you had a ticket link,
so there's good and there's bad. So on a ticket link, it'd be a lot easier.
Because it was cancelled in Manchester, then it was cancelled. We've done it 3 times.
We've had 3 times this fight's been cancelled.
3 manual.
And 3 times people have chatted. A lot of people just, I'll carry it over.
Shit.
And we've still got some people that I've got to give refunds to, and they said, hold it in lieu. We'll have it at the next fight in London.
Fair play, yeah. So, but then that's more admin for you trying to work out.
Listen, it's all. I do it all by WhatsApp as well.
Right.
It's all on there.
Yeah.
Everyone,
You write it down though on paper still. Right.
Yeah, I do.
Just use a laptop, mate.
I don't want to do it on laptop.
He's old school. He's old school. Yeah.
I understand where I am. It's been crossed off. Done.
I can't use
done.
Excel. It's impossible.
I don't want to use Excel. I know what I'm doing. Listen, nearly 3,000 tickets I sold for the Copper Box just for Johnny alone. Not one person was let down. Everybody got their tickets.
Yeah.
Although on the day, like you're sitting there, you're nervous. I had one man. Oh, I ordered 6 tickets off you. I've just opened the envelope and I've only got 5. I went, really, mate? I sent your tickets out to you 4 weeks ago. You haven't checked them? No. I said, well, have another look. Then he come back. Oh yeah, there is 6. You get a lot of people like that.
Most people are really good at gold, so you don't mind.
And they love the T-shirt. Everyone gets a T-shirt. Everyone wears the same. We have West Ham fans, Millwall fans, Spurs fans.
Right.
Once they put that top on,
Yeah.
they're all the same.
Yeah.
Rivalries aside, they're all the Bull Army.
That's quality, that.
Oh, so it's good.
Now, obviously, it was during COVID when you sort of blew up online, wasn't it, on TikTok? And
Just after. Yeah, we worked our socks off over COVID. Nearly lost our house, nearly lost our business. We just
So
did
what was your
everything.
business? The cheese selling?
Cheese, yeah. We sell cheese wholesalers.
Right.
So we sell cheddar cheese.
I don't even like cheese.
Neither did my dad, who started the business 40 odd years or 50 years ago. Yeah.
What made him start it if he doesn't like it?
He used to store and transport. And then he said, well, if I'm doing that, I might as well sell it because you only earn money when you sell things.
Yeah.
And listen, I've been doing it 30 odd years.
I read that you did 30. You do 30 tons of cheddar a week.
Listen to this, right? I've just realised how mad the whole thing was. We used to get tons of cheese in, 20 tons a week or something like that.
Yeah, on average, about 20 tons.
And then it comes in blocks. And it's all packaged up. We could have just got it all packaged up, but no, we cut the cheese up and we put it in our own packaging.
Yeah, because
taking
that's
it out
where
of the
you're
original
taking the
packaging.
profit away from yourself.
Well, just-
if you let someone else do it.
Right.
Why are we
You
cutting
earn the
cheese up
money
to then
if
just
you do the
repackage
graft.
it up and then send it back out? It's not being cut into anything smaller.
In the end, I
It's
did.
in a packet. We're taking it out of that packet, putting it in our own packet.
And the cheese company is still going.
Right.
J.S. Bailey, who were one of our biggest supplier,
Yeah.
they supported us through thick and thin when we was in desperate trouble.
Right.
Lockdown, when everything was shut, and they
kept our loan
supported us.
open, yeah.
They kept us going, and so now they're sort of doing it on
Yeah.
our behalf. And
What's the best cheese in the world then, Big John?
I just like an extra strong, mature cheddar.
What's the worst cheese?
Anything.
Worst cheese. I don't like a runny, smelly
Stilton.
cheese.
No, or a
Well,
blue
that's
cheese?
still-
Can you do it? Can you do blue cheese? Can
cheese
you?
on a pizza, like mozzarella. That's fine because it doesn't
Same
really
here.
taste.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can beat a vintage cheddar where it's crumbling on a nice cracker with a bit of piccalilli.
You can.
Bang.
Oh,
Or a nice bit of bread.
I can't do it. I can't do cheese.
A lot of
like
people
it.
can't, but a lot of people can.
There come a
for it.
point. I was saying, we were selling it, and you're selling a pallet of cheese, which is worth about £4,000 or £5,000.
No, after a lot.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It
And
went
then-
up. It like quadrupled in price.
And I was
when
like,
it
how
goes
much
up,
did you make on
can't-
that?
you can't
And he
make
said,
no money.
we ain't made no money on it.
Yeah.
What?
Why are we working? What are we doing to work? We didn't make no money on it.
What
Like,
it
we
is
was at a
with
point we
the
weren't making
cheese,
no money.
with the volume, it's just volume.
Yeah,
turnover.
Right.
So you work on turnover, but just say a ton of cheese used to be £2,000 a ton.
Yeah.
Like at certain points, it went up to £6,000 a ton. So you can't get your margins out of it. Do you know
It's
what
a
I
lot
mean?
of
You can't.
turnover,
so you were
but
doing-
there's no profit.
So how
By
did
the
that make
time
you
you
feel?
delivered
I'm just
it,
like, I was working on the van. Then we was doing the meat during lockdown. And I was we was working like 14, 15 hours days. I was getting up at not early, 9 o'clock.
I used to do
getting
the
up.
Yeah,
early
right.
shift.
And then I'd go on do the deliveries with you to about midnight, wasn't it? Yeah. Like literally in the van for trying to sell this cheese
And all
and
I
turn
could give
over.
him was 50. No, that was the meat. We was doing.
Yeah, the meat, sorry. And then I come home, I train in the garden because I was trying to be a professional boxer at this point. I just come back.
What, this is at midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, midnight.
We used to come back at midnight.
About
at
1
barbecues
a.m.
out
I'd
the
train to, 2
garden.
a.m.
Have
I'd
a
train.
family meal in the garden.
But I'd train till 1, 2 a.m. and then I'd do my dissertation that I'd had to finish off at university till 4 a.m., go to sleep 9 a.m. and wake up at 9, do it all again 6 days a week for 50 quid a day.
Fucking hell.
But it's only to try and help
It was
keep
that
the
or stay
business.
at home or we lose
Better than
everything.
staying at home,
You know?
putting my hair out.
yeah.
We used to just turn money round in, but we must have earned a bit of money because one week I think we sold
turned
about
about-
200 grams worth of meat.
Yeah.
Did you?
Nothing, yeah.
In 1 week?
Who are you selling it to?
Houses.
Why was I only
People
getting
went
50
mad.
quid?
I'll tell you what, we still had like, debts and bills
Yeah, right.
that we
Oh,
weren't earning from our major business, you know?
Yeah.
But
And we
the
weren't getting any help.
Sundays on them days were like the best days ever, weren't they?
Sundays we had a day off.
Yeah.
He had 8 bottles of rosé one day on the Sunday and a bottle of
I drank a
Disaronno.
bottle of Disaronno, a pint in one
I
go.
somehow got him up to our loft. I lifted Big John up to my loft. I don't know how I done it.
Oh, there's a video where I say about look after my dog.
Yeah, where the fuck are my dogs?
Yeah.
Where are my dogs?
You've done
Fucking
a
love my dogs.
pint of this.
Yeah, a bottle.
I can remember
Was
drinking
it a bottle?
and then I woke up in the morning, fucking sick everywhere.
Like, everyone was getting drunk in the
Oh,
garden.
you know-
I weren't
you know when you
drinking,
wake up
but
and
like, I
shaking.
went in the
Yeah.
garden. You was sitting there, Henry was sitting there, William and my mum. They all just crying because you're all drunk. Just
They're all
like,
crying?
yeah, because they're just like so happy, you know, so drunk. Like, it's just gone mad. That's what lockdown done to everyone. Went them all
Set a lot of
mental.
people nuts.
Yes. So you became this sort of viral sensation almost overnight.
It was after that. He
didn't even know he was on TikTok.
Cut a long story short.
Yeah.
Potsy, Steve Potts,
Yeah.
good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Obviously, dad of Freddie and Dan.
Yeah.
Gina and Harry. They invited us out for a meal for their wedding anniversary. And on that day, I'd had a letter through from the bank saying that they're shutting all our accounts down. Don't know why. NatWest, they've done it to thousands of people. And I had an overdraft with them, big overdraft, and we want you to pay this back within 3 months. I said to my wife, what are we going to do? I said, all right, we'll go out for the meal. We'll forget about it. We'll have a nice meal with good friends.
Yeah.
We had a meal. Steve paid for the meal. Thank you very much. Then we went to the Prospector Whitby, a pub where my dad used to drink, God rest his soul. I said, come on, we'll go in here. I'll get us all a drink. I spent more on a drink than he spent on the meal. Went back to our house, ordered a load of Chinese after we've had a massive Italian meal. And I walked in with it, with a box, and went, who wants a fucking Chinese? It's been taped. No one, no plan. It went on the internet. 50 million views worldwide.
So that went like then no one said do that or it went
No.
The best ones are the ones when Henry's my brother
I
secretly
didn't know I was being
films him.
filmed. I went, "Oh, what's fucking Chinese?"
Or like it's the ones when he's moaning.
when I'm drunk.
He moans at my mum's burnt
A
dinners.
week later, I got Big Fred from Fishes. We want you to do a nightclub appearance after your video's gone viral. I went, really? I thought he'd take the mickey. I put the phone down on him. Cut long story short, did my first one in Oxford, did 2 more with him, and it just bang.
Went to Leeds and he done it at prison.
Leeds,
a few
3,000
people in there. It was fun.
Fucking hell.
So it's just him fighting.
So it's literally changed like that then?
Just overnight like
And it's
that.
not earning a fortune now, but you're earning a living through that rather than trying to sell cheese on a van.
Like tonight, I've got to go to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
After this, we've got another podcast to do in a Blue Orchid.
Right.
Then I'm driving to Bournemouth. Tomorrow I'm in Bristol.
But it's better than getting
It's better
up
than
at 4
getting
in the morning,
getting on the van all day.
cutting blocks of cheese into 5
kilo.
kilo bits and then putting it on the van just to
Do you love it or is it a bit annoying? Like,
No, listen, it's good. Like you get tired sometimes, you know, but it's good. I meet a lot of young people. There's a lot of good young people out there. Young people get a lot of bad press, but there is a lot. Cut long story short, I was in Bristol once, sitting down having a little break, and all this big American football team come over to me. All big youths, all big blokes, all from like inner city, you know, all like. And I thought, hold up,
charvas? Are they charvas?
no, these were proper mean blokes, right?
Right, okay.
Come up to
mean
me,
charvas.
Mean
really,
charvas.
really friendly. One of them, he said to me, I really want to start boxing. Looked like Mike Tyson, he did. So I really want to start boxing, but the American football team won't let me at the uni. They're going to have a go at me. I said, you do what you want to do. You believe in what you want to do. We've kept in touch. He's had about 3 amateur fights. He's going really well. We're going to bring him down the gym to train with Johnny one day.
Amazing, yeah.
So, you know, when you met that young man, I don't think he had a lot of support at home, and we've kept in touch.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is brilliant because I'm there for my kids. There's a lot of people who haven't got anywhere there for them.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
quality.
I just said to him, if they're your mates, they'll support you no matter what you want to do.
That's what we like going into boxing gyms, local boxing gyms, and just giving a little bit back, especially like my old amateur gym, the Brentwood Youth for this now.
Went to my old gym, the Lion in Oxton, went there.
Right.
You
And
know?
that's important as well to do that as well.
Yeah,
Because you might
100%.
inspire other kids to come through.
You're spreading a
and do
lot of
boxing.
positivity
Yeah,
as well. But
trying to.
with the online world, where the positivity comes, there's also a lot of negativity. isn't
I
there?
get, I
There's
get,
a lot
I
of
get
dickheads.
100 messages a day. You fat this, you fat that. You're draining the NHS. That's what gets me. I've paid every week into my life for the NHS.
Right.
And I help raise thousands for the NHS. Not that you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I do my bit for the NHS.
Yeah.
And I'm the reason
And
why.
you don't use it.
I don't use it. Touch wood, I don't use it. Hopefully one day I'll just drop down dead, so I will never have to use it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's,
you're right.
that's the way I look at life.
Yeah.
And when you get that, but the amount of hate I get, and I sometimes have a go back at them online.
Yeah.
And people say, why are you doing that? It don't bother me, but I do it for people that can't stand up for themselves. Because you're overweight, you get a lot of grief, trust me.
Well, but why are they giving you hate though? I don't get it.
Just because I'm fat. Because I'm hyper-nourished, as I call it.
Because you're enjoying your life.
Yeah,
People
but
don't want it.
you've never hidden away from that. You call yourself Big John. You do videos about eating Chinese.
I used to look like him when I was his age.
Right.
I've been fit.
Yeah.
I've been fat.
You used to play
That's
for
what
Leighton
gets-
Orient,
yeah,
didn't you?
I
That's
used
what
to
gets
box.
me.
Yeah.
It's when people like the bods, like the 40, 50-year-old bods who've probably never done no sport when they was young, they're trying to tell him like how you got to be healthy and all that. They don't realise he was a good sportsman when he was young.
Yeah.
He was like
I've been
the OG who was like playing football and doing boxing when he was young.
I've been healthy. All right, I'm a bit overweight now. A lot of that my own doing. I enjoy food.
A little bit.
All right, a little bit. I've lost 6 stone actually.
Oh, well,
All right,
yeah.
I've lost 6
Yeah,
stone.
yeah.
And now I seem to have hit a bit of a brick wall, so I need a bit of help now.
Too many chicken
It's not, but like now, tonight,
Yeah.
someone wants to do a podcast, we're going to the Chinese.
Yeah.
Keep getting
We're going
after
to Las
Chinese.
Vegas on Thursday. First thing we're doing is having a Chinese.
Right.
Because people associate you with the Chinese.
That's it.
It's no excuse.
There was a bit
but-
where we were like, should we get a Chinese in? I was like, I bet he gets asked that all the
Well, there
time.
you go.
Like, yeah.
You do, but
yeah.
you know,
But it's just so
what
not,
it is.
when it gets put in front of you, it is hard to resist. I
Well,
must
this
say.
is what I want to talk
Yeah.
about. How do you stop yourself from doing it, Johnny? When your
didn't
brand
have-
is
He's the reason why. After a fight,
Yeah.
he'll have a week off. He don't drink, John.
I don't do that
But
anymore.
he'll eat
I did
crap.
since
Right.
So
February
I'll
this
be
year.
sitting there and he'll be bringing in
Yeah,
Kentucky.
but since
bringing in
February,
McDonald's.
no, you can't use that excuse anymore.
can.
Since February this year, I don't eat. I've really cleaned up my diet because I was eating good before in
Yeah.
camp,
Calm down, mate. Calm down.
but I've cleaned it all up now. I've got a nutritionist on board. I don't
But
get no
sometimes
pleasure
I
in
think
eating
you
rubbish.
need a bit of shit in you.
Oh, well, so even when you're
No,
not
yeah.
in
No,
camp,
right.
you'll still just
After
eat.
It's too much now. I think it's too much. No,
I'm not going to take
Too
advice.
healthy, the
I'm not going to
prick.
take advice from you. I'm going to.
Johnny, there's no one to take better.
Am I allowed
advice
to
off
talk
than
on this
him.
or not? Because listen, I'm on the Babbage.
I just think you need to calm down.
After the Babbage fight, I literally had on Saturday and Sunday. I had a couple of burgers, Five Guys, and that's it. I didn't want to eat anymore. Something just clicked in my head. February, March time. I just thought, if I want to be as good as I can be, I can't have the excuse of
I
too much
must
shit,
admit, he's
too
a lot
much rubbish.
fitter now. Even like
I couldn't do the
he's not
sparring
trained,
rounds like I
he's
used
still
to
fit.
because I'm fueling myself better, and it's about the timing of when you eat and how many macronutrients you're eating and what times you eat them. It's really
So
important.
what's your day
Hydration.
today? What are you eating now then?
At the minute, it's
What have you had today?
today. What did I do? I went to the cafe. I had spinach, rice, chicken wrap. Nothing too. It doesn't have to be too glamorous.
Yeah.
All my electrolyte drinks. I've taken all my probiotics tablets, omega-3, little things like that. The 1-2%. And I went and had something in the cafe after that. It doesn't have to be like really organic. It's chicken, rice, salad.
Yeah.
That's the basic stuff. Lots of fish, lot of green vegetables, things like that.
But when you get home end of the night, do you never not just think bag of Wotsits, Terry Sugar Orange?
Yeah, that's the hard.
Yeah, look at Big John.
I don't have that in my. The easy way is just don't buy it in my house. I don't have that. I have a protein bar.
you go around his house, there's nothing worth having. Trust me.
But
Not
I
even got a
think-
girlfriend there, has he?
But for
We won't
five-
talk about that.
5 to 10 years, I just got to dedicate myself. And listen, I still go and enjoy myself after a fight. Have a blowout for free.
We're going to Vegas on Thursday, Plaza Hotel, sponsor Johnny. So we'll have an
Big up
Oscars.
Jonathan
We'll have a big
Yeah,
meal
but
on
I
Oscars.
like stuff like that. Steak, lamb,
Yeah.
beef ribs, like.
And do you know what?
Yeah.
Like,
Food like that.
do you know what? When they're cooked properly, you can't beat vegetables.
Right.
Carrots,
Yeah.
leeks, parsnips.
Bit of honey over them and
Yeah,
that, yeah.
no, they're beautiful. Potatoes. When you get a proper roast potato,
Yeah.
there's nothing better.
Roast potato or crispy aromatic duck with pancakes. What are you choosing?
Oh.
Do you know what? Roast potato done well.
What, better than crispy aromatic duck?
So there is something better.
Right, we've got about 10 minutes left. Boys, let's talk. Let's hear your Chinese order. I love it when you rattle this off. Go on, Big John.
What, should I just go?
You just go.
Right, if I'm ordering for like 6 of us on Saturday night,
yeah.
it's easy. Shredded chicken chow mein, plain chow mein, special fried rice, egg fried rice, sweet and sour chicken balls, sweet and sour prawn balls, sweet and sour chicken Hong Kong style, sweet and sour pork Hong Kong style, shredded chili beef in black bean sauce, roast duck Chinese style. We'll have beef in black bean. We'll have chips, prawn crackers, curry sauce, salt and chili king prawn, kung po prawn, and a pancake roll.
Beef Cantonese style.
I said beef in black bean sauce. Oh, and mini spring rolls for Charlotte because she likes mini spring rolls.
You know, no prawn crackers in there.
They
then?
give you prawn crackers. You don't have to order them. And a portion of chips. I think I said chip.
So when you order, you're doing it for the family. That's six of you,
family
yeah?
6. And people, when you're online, they think you're just ordering that for yourself.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I have a big old feed up on a Saturday
Oh, no,
night.
the best part of the Chinese on
double
a Saturday
dip.
night, double dip.
Match of the
of the
day.
day's coming on.
Oh,
Your wife's gone to
It's all
bed.
cold.
yeah.
Put on what you want. Put on what you want. Cold, just dish it up.
Yeah.
Dog's sitting there, give him a prawn
Dogs
cracker.
are almost
Yeah.
asleep. There's no running and rushing and tearing about.
No,
You're
the
not
best
competing
Chinese-
with someone else to get the first bit of chow mein. You can just chill
Johnny,
out.
the best Chinese, when you come down on a Sunday morning, there's still some left.
I remember one Christmas
lovely.
time. You know, like that time between Christmas and New Year, we ordered so much Chinese. There was Chinese in our porch where you'd left it from 2 days ago, and he said, "No, it's nice and cold there. There wasn't enough space in our fridge because we had all the turkey in there.
Right.
So you've left Chinese in the fucking
It
porch."
was cold enough. It's December.
And we picked it up 2 days later, and he's picking it out. I'm like, it's fucking 2
December.
days old.
It's like a larder, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a larder in the porch. There's no
that's it.
sun.
But that's a new level, isn't it? Your fridge is so full. You've left 100 quid's worth of Chinese in the porch and picked it up.
Well, this is
2
what I was
days
going to
later.
ask. How much does that order usually come to then?
On a Saturday night, we'll probably spend about 100 quid.
100 quid on Chinese.
It's not too bad for 6 people, is it?
Yeah.
Like,
It is one you might not be able to answer. Did the Blue Orchid ever sort you out?
They do.
They do,
look
yeah.
after us.
Do
But
they?
we've
but it weren't always like we don't do it for that. Like, we
we
don't
like
get
to
no.
pay our way.
Yeah.
We like to pay our
You've
way.
given them a hell of a lot of promotion over
They
the
said
years.
that they've
yeah.
gone up 70 or 80%
Wow.
in their takings. And listen, I used to go in there.
They're
when me
old
and
school.
Charlotte-
They're old school in there.
When me and
They're
Charlotte were going out of each other before we went to pictures.
How old were you when you met her then?
I was 18, she was 17.
Right.
So we've been
What, you've been going in there ever?
been going in
at
there
Hollywood's
since-
nightclub.
I
They
used to
met
go
at
there
Hollywood's
before.
nightclub in Romford. That's an old throwback for you.
Yeah.
Hollywood's up the Hollywoods. But we've been going in there, same families in there. Ray's still there, and his 2 sons, Richard and Daniel.
Stingray,
They're wonderful
Dangerous
people.
Daniel, and Rufus Richard.
But I
Why has
noticed
everyone got nicknames in Romford?
that's because they're on the films.
Stingray don't play.
But there was a top YouTube food blogger in there.
What, the other day?
Yeah, the other day.
Gary Eats.
Yeah, he went in there.
There we go.
Yeah.
And he said best Chinese had 9 out of 10, and he done it blind. He didn't tell them who
it's
it
not
was.
And he only went in there because you.
Yeah, he said, "Why?"
You know, like you go to some of these Asian restaurants and you get like a bit of duck that's that big,
Yeah.
and then it's got a little squiggly bit of sauce over the top.
come out there well fed.
No, you come out there well fed, but it's all freshly cooked. It's not like
Yeah.
a mass-produced takeaway.
Right.
It's all freshly cooked every time. Like remember, like one time he'd run out of apple fritters, so he went
yeah.
down to the
He went
supermarket.
down the
He went down
supermarket
to
and
the
bought some.
international market, bought us some apple fritters and made them homemade. Like
And
he
we
does it
didn't
every
ask him
time.
to. We said, "Oh no, that's all right, Daniel. Don't be
Just a
silly.
personal
Don't worry
touch. that you don't
He went
get.
out without us knowing and he bought them.
Because your order's so big, does he ever?
Apples.
Do they ever mess it up or miss something?
No, they
No.
always give us a bit of extra.
And
Yeah.
the ribs in there are the best. That's one
But,
thing. you didn't
and I
mention,
want to
the ribs
say,
are
we
amazing.
never, we don't get any monetary gain from the Blue Orchid. They,
Right.
they look after
We get a
us,
free
obviously.
you get like,
Get
they
a
look
free
after our
Chinese every
Chinese.
now and again,
Yeah.
but we don't get any monetary gain. You're not being sponsored to say it's good. I'm the sort of person, if I say good, I want to share it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't share. I can't go in somewhere and if it's no good, then say I'll go there.
Right.
Even if I get paid to do a lot of food reviews. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Where food's concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
He even says in his
anywhere.
Instagram bio, food consultant.
There's a little bit of a joke, but
Yeah.
it comes quite true.
Yeah. So if you couldn't get a Chinese takeaway, what's your number 2?
See, I like favourite fried chicken.
Yeah, I was about to say fried chicken.
You know, like not Kentucky, but favourite fried with the.
What's favourite fry? What's that mean?
It's like
It's
another,
like, you know, like
it's
Dixie
another-
chicken.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah.
like,
They're local
there's
where
better
now,
than
we've got quite a
Kentucky.
few.
Better than KFC, is
Yeah,
it?
better chicken than KFC, and they do the ribs, they do the beef.
Oh, I
ribs.
must
Okay,
say, I know
yeah.
it's boring, but you go through a drive-through McDonald's and eat it fresh straight away. It is good. When
Yeah.
when it's
You've got to
piping
eat-
hot.
yeah, McDonald's being delivered is no.
When you
No.
when
No,
you
it's
when you
awful.
get it delivered, it don't
no,
travel well.
No,
No.
that's no
But,
good.
yeah, I do like.
I
a
do
fried
like
chicken.
an Indian, do like fish and chips, do like a kebab.
Yeah.
So bring it all
Everything.
All right, before we finish, have you ever done a blind tier list, blind ranking, where you don't know what's going to come
Yeah,
next?
yeah.
Right, we're going to do a quick one of them. I'm going to give you 10 different Chinese
You know what that
foods.
means?
on. Yeah.
You have to put them in order. Put them in order 1 to 10. See if you can write our list for us, but you don't know what's coming next. Once it's on the list,
Have we
you
got?
can't move
Can
it.
we confer?
You can
Yes.
confirm.
So this is a joint one.
It's a joint one, right?
Okay, where are you putting egg fried rice?
10.
10, yeah.
Oh, really?
Can you confer with me before?
No confirmed. I'm a special
I quite
fried rice, man.
quite like egg fried rice.
Well, you put it where you want. I'm putting it at
No,
10.
we'll put it. We have to agree.
You got to agree.
It's a
You got to
joint.
agree.
It's a joint.
10's fine though.
Right.
It'll be better.
Okay, 10. Salt and chili chicken.
You're not a big fan of that, are you?
I'd say
put it
7.
8. Put it.
Yeah,
put it
so
8.
he said we'll put it 8. We'll
Yeah?
Put it 8, yeah.
Doesn't travel well in the car.
No.
Sweet and sour chicken balls.
3.
Yeah, I was going to go 2, but we go 3.
3 because
yeah.
there's going to be a Singapore or something like
It's
that.
going to be.
You put them in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
At the start.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
same.
but
Yeah, that's a good point.
just carry on.
Okay, sweet and sour pork Hong Kong style.
That's good.
But I don't think it's as good as chicken balls. 4.
Yeah, 4. It's not as good as chicken balls.
I
but
think
it's
4
good.
or 5.
I'd say 5. 'Cause
5.
I'm hoping there's some good stuff.
Compos have got to be on there.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Prawn crackers.
9.
Yeah, 9. I do like a prawn cracker.
I like
But
how
it's
much
just-
you're agreeing.
Yeah,
It's just
9.
a staple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both in cahoots.
We're
They're
in a
both,
groove.
yeah.
We're in a groove.
Yeah. Chicken chow mein.
6.
6, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Beef and black bean sauce.
It's quite good,
It's
but
not good enough to be number 1 or 2.
or 4 or 3.
We've got a 4 available.
You got a 1, 2, a 4.
It's
and
not a 4
7.
either.
I'd
It's
say
a 7. Yeah.
It's a 7. You know you got 1, 2, and 4 left now. With these last 3.
We're hoping,
we're
it's
hoping you've left the good ones.
We've got a right couple of plonkers.
Kung Pao prawn.
Yeah, 1.
1.
There we go.
Really, prawns.
Well,
One.
they've got to
Either
be
that or salt and chili
they've got to be the
prawn,
blue.
but-
They've got to be the blue orchid Kung Po prawns.
Oh
They
mate,
do
I
them
can't
better than
do
everyone else.
prawns.
See,
Really?
Kung Po prawns, wherever you go, are different. They should have a slight batter over them. With
A very light one.
Bang, a very
Yeah.
light batter. Sticky.
And if they've got cashew nuts in them, they can go.
yeah.
Why?
Just who wants cashew nuts with their prawns?
But you get,
Do they-
you
do they
get
taste
Kung
like
Po
fi-
prawns done perfect. Right, they're
Do they taste proper fishy?
Some of them
Because I don't like.
some
I
of
don't
them
like
don't.
seafood.
Some of them don't have
No?
the batter on though. They're no good, are they?
Yeah, you get
You need
that
batter on it.
How do they compare to like chicken then? Like the prawn itself. How does that compare? in terms
texture?
of- yeah.
Beautiful.
It's not. It's a
it?
little bit softer.
Yeah, softer.
Yeah. Have you never had a prawn?
Nah.
We was
Mate,
in, we
trust
was
me.
I
in
don't like
Australia.
seafood though.
You can't really taste the prawn. It's more the softness and the
We
texture.
was
of
live
it.
on
Okay.
telly on
Yeah.
Australia, the morning show, and
Yeah.
they said, "Oh, we've got some Chinese to eat," and they went, "There's chicken feet." Oh, for fuck's sake, chicken feet! I started eating it. It was prawn.
Wow.
It made a cock up. Okay, yeah, it's delicious. But there you go, number 1.
2 more, and you've got 2 and 4 left. Roast duck Chinese style.
I don't like duck. I only like
Two,
aromatic duck.
It's still
What's the
nice.
difference?
It's still
What's the
nice.
di- Is that just the
It's,
spice?
Aromatic
it's the
duck
texture
shredded.
of it.
Right.
Shredded.
And
This is
I feel like more
chicken
like
feet,
I'm eating a
breast.
duck. You know when it's the roast duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can. It's softer, and I really feel like I'm eating a duck.
All right,
from the
because you
park.
don't like, we'll go 4. We'll go 4, but we're leaving ourselves wide open for a bad one to be number 2.
Yeah, duck Chinese style. I can appreciate why
We'll
people
go
like
4,
it, but
we'll
we'll
go
go 4.
So the last one, Peking spare rib.
Oh, we've done it. We've
2.
smashed it.
Have you
That's
smashed
perfect.
it?
Yeah.
Go on, tell us the final, the
that's
rundown.
brilliant.
This
I
is
told you the ribs
Big
were
John
good.
and Johnny Fish's official 10. Go on.
10 egg fried rice. 9 prawn crackers. 8, salt and chili chicken. 7, beef and black bean sauce. 6, chicken chow mein. 5, sweet and sour pork Hong Kong style. 4, roast duck Chinese style. 3, sweet and sour chicken balls. 2, Peking spare ribs. And
Number one.
Kung
I think
Pao.
that's
a
pretty
great
much. I think that's
order
perfect.
itself.
You've smashed
You don't
it.
think that's perfect?
That's perfect. Oh, the only one you could possibly move beef in black bean with chicken chow mein.
Yeah, but
That's the only one. But
Right.
you put a bit
Done
of curry
good job
sauce on
there.
the chicken chow mein.
Yeah,
it's
lovely.
better than
Yeah.
the beef.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
You're more versatile with the chow
That's a
mein.
bloody good
Can
order.
use it.
You've absolutely
That's a
smashed
bloody
that.
good order,
You
that.
really have. Before we let you go today, boys, we had Tom Skinner on the podcast
Yeah.
a few months
Tom.
ago. I don't know if you've heard this. He's claiming that he started the Bosch.
He didn't start it. A lot of people started it before him, but it don't matter who started it, it's who does it better. Henry Ford made the first car, but you're telling me that's better than a Ferrari? No. But
He says Bosch. Tom says Bosch, and we like Tom. He's our mate.
Yeah.
But it's when you start going
it's just,
bash.
I didn't mean to say it. It's just you said it, and then like I've spread it worldwide.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're
yeah.
odd.
Yeah, calm down, mate.
I think
I
it's more
always say
because
that.
you're.
But like Lennon McLean used to say it, Alan Pace used to say it. Loads of people said. Ginger Cabby says it.
Big
Loads
Tom.
of people say it.
Big up, Big Tom. We like Big Tom.
Big Tom.
Can you rate our Bosch?
Oh,
Go on then,
no.
go on.
Go on, you go.
What is it? So you're not boshing, are you?
Nah.
You're bar.
Do your,
Yeah, it's not Bosch.
do your own Bosch.
No, I've got
Do
to
your own Bosch.
And you've got the international Bosches as well.
Yeah, Le Bosch.
Any other
the
one.
Bosh.
That's quite a
that all
powerful one.
But don't stop the wanking while you do it.
I was doing what you did. I'm trying to be you. Go on,
Do
Jack.
that then.
Bosch.
That's more of a classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them both.
I like
both
them both.
pretty good.
8
Taking
out of
that.
10. 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, there we go. Boys,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming on.
It's been
Thanks for
really
having us.
good.
It's been a
Really,
good
We-
I like the way
really
you set
good.
it all up.
Yeah,
It's
thank
really
you. We
good
can keep
work.
you here all day, but we know you're super busy. So
I'll try and
We're
easy
going
to get to.
Milwaukee now. I'm quite hungry now.
we'll come here. We'll fucking come here.
You're more than
Isn't it
welcome.
unbelievable how you talk about food?
Yeah.
And it makes you
So hungry. Yeah.
I was
weren't
then
hungry
thinking I'm going to
before.
get a Chinese tonight.
No, but I weren't hungry
Yeah.
before we spoke about that.
Yeah.
So
What's
Getting Chinese.
so what are you going to get then if you're now going to Blue Orchid?
You have a bit of fish, won't he?
he'll have plates.
Oh, what you
Beef
said,
Cantonese
yeah.
style, boiled rice and a bit of fish,
they
probably.
cook it so well there.
The monkfish
They'll give him-
cheeks. Monkfish cheeks. I've never had anything like it before.
No,
my life.
monkfish
If you're going to eat fish, they say the best bit to eat is the cheeks. So
Why is that? Just like
Softest
best
part.
for you.
Softest part, more texture.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Salty
You're going to have
chili
to work, so
monkfish
aren't you, Big John?
I wouldn't eat monkfish cheeks.
No.
I only like prawns.
What about ribs? We'll get the ribs
I'll have
in the
the
Blue
ribs, yeah,
Orchid.
we've got to have the ribs.
I will have one
And I'm
rib.
going to have a quarter of aromatic duck now you've said that.
I will have one rib. And I will have campo prawns. And I will
I
have
love
salted
it.
chicken.
And we'll look forward to seeing you fight in December, did you say?
Yep,
Yeah.
December.
Top man. There we go. This has
Appreciate
been Jack Mate's Happy Hour podcast with Stevie White, me, Jack Mate, Johnny Fisher, and Big John. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure, boys.
That
Pleasure.
was brilliant.
Thank you. Jack Mate's Happy Hour.